Baszler and Ronda Rousey, very formidable as a duo.
Job done for Baszler. Has to have impressed Ronda Rousey.
Shayna Baszler taking her knee pad down. And wait, I believe in the direction of Ronda Rousey. Just kneed Natalya right in the face.
It's a former tag partner, former friend. Natalya's face is completely ruined.
Baszler, who was once one of the most dangerous women in the history of WWE, may be on that path once again, thanks to the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.